All right. Good afternoon, Cachae. How are you today?
I'm doing well and yourself.
Very good. Thank you for allowing me to record this portion of the interview. Wow, I'm impressed. I want to point out just at the beginning here that you're working towards your master's degree, so that's incredibly um, impressive. You've got some really great skills, computer skills, of course, the Microsoft package, the Microsoft suite, case management. It looks like you said you had just finished up a contractual position. So I'm just going to go ahead and give you the floor. Why don't you tell me a little bit about the work that you've been doing most recently?
So most recently, I worked as an application specialist with Tetra Tech, and it was a remote position, 100% remote. And when I started out, we were accepting a few calls. Like the homeowners would call in, and they'll, express what they need. We had to show our empathy, because it was like they lost their homes with the fire. So we were working with the county in California to assist, like getting their applications, make sure they had all the applications. We would like do SharePoint. We would have meetings daily. I would reach out to them and, collect information such as like I would get their insurance policy, the declaration page, their ID, social, whatever's needed for the application to be processed. I would collect from that individual. And I worked from like my schedule was from like 8 to 4, and we had meetings. I'm trying to think what else I can tell you about that position. We had lots of meetings. Everything, like I said, was remote, so we had lots of meetings.
Sure.
Everything we communicated via chat. So I'm familiar with the Microsoft Office, the SharePoint, Excel, you name it, I've done it. That was the most recent position. Prior to that, I worked as an application. I'm sorry, as a goodness, brain part. Sorry, I
That's
worked
okay.
as a HVAC parts specialist.
Yeah.
Initially, I started as a dispatcher. Maybe about 8 months into that position, I was promoted to the HVAC parts specialist. So with the dispatching position, we would answer the phones. We would work with the home warranty programs. Let's just say your air conditioning went out, so you'll reach out to us and we'll collect the data, send a technician out. So I'll schedule a technician to go out to your home. They'll come back, let us know what's needed. I'll order the parts and they'll go from there. When I was promoted, I was basically in the warehouse, in the office in the warehouse, making sure that the technicians had everything that they needed to be successful for the following day, whether that was ordering parts and putting the warranties into the system, um, calling different suppliers to make sure they had what we needed. Um, I didn't really work with the customers too much. We were more so solely based with the technicians and the suppliers. Before that, oh gosh, I worked as a case manager with the homeless. Like all of my positions, I work with people. I love people. Bachelor's degree in psychology, so I know how how the brain works and how to deal with people. I don't take things personal, kind of let it roll off the shoulders, So, like I say, I've done case management. I worked in a pharmacy. I worked as a SME for CVS Specialty Pharmacy, where I would work with the patients that would call in. Initially, I started out basic in like the regular call center. Then I was promoted to the oncology team, which is the cancer team. That was like the most, I guess, like the elite team. So like that with that one, I wasn't accepting many calls. I was more so reaching out to the patients, making sure that they had what they needed. The cancer medication, as you know, is important for survival. So we were be on top of them. Hey, Mr. So and so, I see that you haven't ordered your medication this month. Would you like me to go ahead and put in a new order for you? Things like that. Yeah, and I work in office settings, call center settings. Yeah, so it's very extensive.
All right. So you've done a little bit of it all. So we already talked a little bit about your computer skills and the softwares that you have used. So I'm going to go ahead and stop this portion of the interview, but don't go anywhere. We got a few more things to talk about.
Okay.